They believed the courtroom was a place where power could not be questioned. They believed uniforms spoke louder than truth, and they believed she would remain silent. But that morning, in a courtroom filled with quiet tension and watching eyes, one moment changed everything. What began as a routine hearing turned into a reminder that justice survives only when someone is brave enough to stand for it. This is that story. The courthouse opened like it always did. Metal detectors echoed. Shoes struck marble floors. People entered carrying files, fear and hope. For most, it was just another day. For Nia Carter, it was not. She was a civil rights attorney, calm, focused, and prepared. She'd stood in many courtrooms before, but something about this one felt different. She was defending Angela Brooks, a public school teacher accused of assaulting a police officer during a protest. The charge was serious. The punishment could change a life. And the courtroom already felt heavy. Two uniformed officers stood near the rail. One of them watched Nia closely. Not with curiosity, but with control. When court was called to order, the judge took his seat. Experienced. Respected. Known for trusting law enforcement. Nia stood to speak. Her voice was steady. Her words were careful. She spoke about missing evidence, ignored witness statements, about how quickly blame can be assigned when authority feels threatened. The gallery shifted. The air grew tense. When the officer involved in the case took the stand, his confidence filled the room. But confidence cannot hide contradictions. Details didn't match. Reports conflicted. And the body camera footage that should have clarified everything was suddenly unavailable. The silence between questions grew heavier. Truth pressed against the walls. When the officer stepped down, he passed close to Nia's table. Too close. The message was clear. This was not just about facts. It was about power. During a brief recess, Nia remained at the defense table reviewing her notes. That's when the officer returned. Voices were low. Tension was sharp. And then, the sound cut through the courtroom. A slap. Gasps followed instantly. People froze. Time slowed. Nia staggered slightly. Not from pain, but from disbelief. This was a courtroom. A place meant for law. Everyone waited for her to sit down. She didn't. She took a breath. Then she moved. Slowly. Deliberately. She walked forward as the room fell silent. Each step echoed with purpose. This was not anger. It was resolve. She did not raise her voice. She did not threaten. She stood where justice was meant to stand, and made one thing unmistakably clear. The law does not disappear when authority is challenged. For a moment, no one moved. Then the courtroom shifted. Court adjourned early that day. By morning, everything had changed. A video surfaced, clear, unedited. It showed the truth. The teacher never attacked anyone. Force came first. From the badge. Oversight officials filled the courtroom. The tone was different now. The system was watching itself. The trial resumed. Nia spoke one final time. Not with emotion, but with clarity. This case was never about violence. It was about silence. About who was expected to endure injustice quietly. The jury deliberated. The verdict was swift. Not guilty. Relief swept through the room. A life was given back. The officer faced consequences. Policies were reviewed. Oversight expanded. Nia did not celebrate. She gathered her files and walked out. Because justice isn't about attention. It's about refusing to step aside when something is wrong. They tried to silence her in court. Instead, she reminded the court what justice is supposed to look like.